Oh, he's calling me names up here. $2,800. And Ranger Cup is worth $1,000. That's $3,800. But they also have the ITT decal worth $50. $50. Okay, on top of that. So, if we can, let's have John Wright and Daniel Ruedi come forth. World League. $3,850 to this team. And they also get the Silver Bat sunglasses. They sure do. Silver Bat sunglasses, first place plaques. Daniel, I'm going to interview you, buddy. Because I always get a chance to talk to John because he's won a lot of plaques here, but you're starting to team up with him and you're starting to get the same thing and the same recognition and you're learning a lot, young man.
Yeah, I mean, I would just like to thank everybody. I mean, John for teaching me everything, my mom and dad, my sponsors, Berkeley and Custom Cast Lures, which caught my fish today, and my recent sponsors, Jacqueline and Jimmy Johns. I couldn't do it without them, and the support team's great, and for where I want to be when I'm older, I just can't thank him enough for taking me under his wing and just helping me out. I'm learning a ton.
Well, I'll tell you what, buddy, you caught some fish today. How many of those keepers were yours?
3.
You had 3 out of the 5, so not only are you learning, but you're also capable of catching things after you learn as well.
Yes, he puts me on the spot, and he just tells me to fish. I do the easy part. He usually catches them too. I felt like I finally pulled my weight today, though, so that was good. I felt good about it.
You know, if you keep going, he might just keep you around for a while.
I hope so. That's what I was hoping to do. That's why I was glad I caught those fish today. Maybe I'll become valuable to him. I don't know.
Well, we're going to check. How old are you anyway, Daniel?
I'm 18.
18 years old, and you're already catching fish. Big guy, right? Oh, yeah. That feels good, don't it?
It feels great.
What's your plans? Do you have any plans of going on and making this a career possibly?
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to attend Auburn University next year to further my fishing education, really, and fish on their team. And at the same time, he's going to be behind me, helping me out on the way.
Well, that's fantastic. And I'll tell you what, maybe you have a chance to compete against these 2 guys over here who's got the Illinois.
I hope so. They look tough, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, not only they look tough, but they are tough. You know, I just read their status right here. In this same team, and we're talking about a young man in the future of fishing, we're talking about the Big Ten Classic. They won 4th time in the last 6 years. And they did on Lake St. Clair. Give them a big round of applause, guys. The Illini Bass Club right there. What a deal, what a deal. And you're going to go up there, you're going to be just the same as he is as well, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, let's wish you a lot of luck, Daniel. I'll tell you what, $3,850, that sure helps on the expenses.
It definitely does. It helps me keep me fishing a little bit longer, and that's the goal of life for me right now.
Well, I'll tell you, you're on the right path. You look good. You know how to talk on the microphone. You know how to catch fish, so you're on the right path, and you got a good instructor. Big John, where you go? Get up here. I ain't down with you, boy. John, tell us about your day.
I was talking to Judy about Jack, my old buddy. We started out in the mid-lake area and caught quite a few fish right off the bat. We got DFL coming up, don't we?
No.
Actually, I've been catching a lot of bucks, and the bucks turned into females today. Just got lucky and got on one little area that had a lot of wood on it and rock, and the fish were there. And we caught some other fish in other areas, but mainly it was pre-spawn fish that were moving up, and I think we just basically got lucky, to be honest with you, because they were piled up.
Do you think that by the time the BFL is going to hiss, that these fish are going to be on the beds?
They'll be close. I don't think they'll be on the beds. We got to have a little water movement, but they'll be everywhere. I think within 2 weeks we get some decent weather, some stable weather. You're going to start. We haven't seen many big fish, and I've been on the water a little bit. Little crappie fishing mostly, and I think that Greg caught me the other day. Harkins called us the other day, and he got out a little bit, and he caught one about 6, and that's the first big fish I've seen. And I hadn't caught anything, nothing other than bucks. I mean, 12 inches to 14 inches. I was looking to catch a fish that would go 14 and a half, 15 inches. But they're starting to pick up, I think. We get a little bit of water movement. It's supposed to be rain this week, and I think you'll see it in the wood.
So those fish today were
were what, 8, 10 feet?
I'd say 6 foot.
6 foot, and they're starting to stage you.
Yeah, they're staged.
Well, that's good. And I tell you what, you had a 6-pound fish in your bag, as I recall.
Yeah, we had one. I broke one off. We probably caught 5 limits, to be honest with you, by 8 o'clock.
5 limits?
5 limits.
Wow, that's a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Just tell us about the lures, if you will. And I know you're not going to tell us the whole secret, but just, a little bit about the lures.
Well, we used primarily a jig, mostly. We did catch some on a crankbait, a small crankbait, and we caught Brad Lutz's jig. I see Brad was here. He'll cry if I don't say Brad Lutz's jig, but we did catch him on his not his shaky head, but his football head jig. And they were, I think there's a lot of suspended fish. If you really want to know the truth about it, I think there's a lot of suspended fish in the wood that hop off something and bang, they got it.
So do you think they're up in the water column, getting their eggs cooked a little bit, and you have to, bring it
Them popping up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's actually the first fish he caught, he said, I stopped it.
It's like jerkbait fishing, basically.
Stopped it. It was on a crankbait, but he caught it. So that's what it says to me that
Those fish are suspended.
Well, in years past, it took about 17 pounds to win this, and you caught 1905 with Daniel, and I tell you what, that's pretty impressive on a crappy old cold day as we had today.
It was a lot crappier yesterday. I'd been doing this yesterday. I went out for a little while, but I quit early and said, not going to help. So
Did you know he was going to catch a 19-pound strainer yesterday?
no, I figured if we could do good, maybe 10 or 12 pounds. I thought for sure that I could catch a limit, but they were bucks. Like I said, I've been catching bucks. 2.5 pounds is the biggest. One day I caught a 4-pounder. About 3 days ago, I went out for a little while in the morning and caught one, and then after that, it was nothing but bucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, you told a lot of stuff to these guys, and if you look out there in the crowd, everybody's listening. So I know that when John Wright speaks, everybody listens because they want to know what the secret is. And I tell you what, don't discourage old Daniel here, because he's going to team up with him. He's going to be another John Wright Jr., and I tell you what, well deserved, because he's starting to catch fish. He caught 3 out of the 5, so that's a good team members. Daniel, Ruedi, John Wright, our big first place winners today. A big round of applause, if you will.